What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trolltech here for another video. So today we are getting into episode 2 of Love in the Big City. So where we left off in episode 1, we had the cliffhanger where the girl, it's going to take me a while to remember these names. So right now I'm literally calling the main character and the girl. The girl is pregnant. We're still not sure by who, either the tattoo guy or the DJ. Probably I'm theorizing the tattoo guy. I think she's pregnant by. But we'll see what happens. And then what was going on? Oh yeah, and then our boy got dumped by the fuck boy that like bumped into him when they were at the bar. So yeah, they're both not really doing well, are they? Because one of them is preggers, and then the other one is, I guess, not really heartbroken because I didn't think he had any genuine emotions, but he's like just broke up, and he's also still like thinking about the other guy, Namgyu, I think his name was. He's still thinking about him because he's still sending texts to our boy. Which is why I still don't understand why you're still texting him, but that's a whole other thing. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into episode 2 of Love in the Big City. Here we go. Okay, so we're just starting literally from where we left off. Young, okay.
정신 똑바로 차려.
아, 씨발 진짜 소리 좀 줄이고.
애는 너 혼자 만들었니? 남자한테 연락한.
Yeah, exactly.
진짜 문제다.
Oh, you don't know who it is.
누구한테 연락
It's okay. It's either the tattoo or the DJ.
가진 거지.
콘돔도 안 꼈고.
아, 급해 죽겠는데 그거 챙길 시간이 어딨니?
장하다.
I'm telling you, these two are so irresponsible. They're so irresponsible because, like, I don't know if she was dating the, like, I don't know, whatever. I think she was just seeing them, so you couldn't call that cheating, really. But they're so irresponsible, these, and I get it. They're in their early 20s and they're just going wild. I understand it. Trust me, I understand it. But they're so irresponsible. Like, just, if you're gonna sleep around, at least use protection, please. Like, not even for pregnancy. Like, just STDs are a thing. Please have some responsibility to. At least he's better than this girl when it comes to that type of shit. But even he's a fucking. They're just unhinged, bro, and it makes it enjoyable to watch. But it's just, oh, it's funny.
진짜? 너밖에 없다. 사랑해.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be a backstory on her. I.
여기서 그
I.
해주는 거 맞아.
Let's just hope she doesn't sleep with someone from fucking in here now. Like the doctor or some shit. No, don't get me wrong. I'm all for sleeping around. I support the grind. But she's just irresponsible about it. Like, at least she's not responsible. That's my whole thing.
지우겠다고.
Okay, what? So I'm not sure exactly when it becomes too late to remove a child. It's like 5 weeks. 5 weeks in, surely you can get an abortion at that point. I don't know. There's a certain time where it becomes dangerous for the, you know, the woman. So I'm not sure exactly when that timeline is. So what's he gonna say though? Let's see.
아니 뭐 연필로 썼어 지우개? 어? 이걸 뭐 여드름 짜서 없애는 것 정도로 생각하고 말이야.
Bro, what do you?
저 있어 선생님 먹고 살죠.
학생이 꼭 내 딸 같아서 그래. 대학생씩이나.
Bro, what are you saying? Just
저도 제가 잘했다는 건
이거 부모님은
아닌데요.
아시나? 어?
what are you saying, bro? Like, what are you saying right now?
어머님 뭘 하셔? 얘기했을 턱이 없지. 하여튼 여자가 말이야. 아이 낳고 집에서.
Bro, what the fuck is this guy saying? It's not your business, bro. I want to get an abortion. What are you talking about right now? Oh my god. Why'd she take the uterus? Like the cunt deserved it because he was being an asshole, but like what's the point in stealing that?
홍종도 안 한다.
서울대고 나발이고 너 도대체 왜 이러는 거야? 수술 아니지면 그냥 나오지.
I'm actually curious. Like Seoul University is like the best university, right, in Korea? I'm pretty sure. I know. Sorry, maybe not. I think then is it? I don't know. But I wonder if it's like how other people view Sydney uni graduates, because like a lot of people that don't go to Sydney uni view Sydney uni guys as the most pretentious fucking pricks out there. So I wonder if it's the same vibe.
우리 정수여대 앞으로 가는 거지?
그러자. 근데 우리 이러니까 좀 임신 중자.
Abortion Avengers is crazy.
미애는 다른 병원에서 수술을 받았고 나는 수술비를 3개월
Okay.
할부로 결제했다.
I thought we were going to get like a pregnancy child arc from her. I'm kind of glad that we didn't, because it would make her character boring. She's so interesting to me right now.
보름이 지난 후 미애는 다시 예전의 세계로
Interesting. Or maybe she's just putting on a facade.
라면 끓여?
뺏어 먹지 마라.
Because it's a backstory episode based on her. So I think it's going to go into a lot of her traumas and relationship with her mum and shit. So that's going to be interesting. Especially she got an abortion. And that's not, something, at least hormonally, that's just going to, be off scot-free, because it does affect the body in some way. So I'm interested to see how that's going to play into, like, if we see any interactions with her mom, and like, I'm just really curious about what they're doing with her character. Oh, who's he run into? Oh,
영아,
bro, please, Namgyu, why are you following this guy? Look, I like him. He's a nice guy, but this is stalker behavior. Stop. Get over it at this point. Get over it. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm an emotionally I don't know. I don't get emotions sometimes, but like, I couldn't imagine being this down bad. Like, if you're really this down bad, just like cry in the privacy of your apartment. Don't follow and text and.
제대로 못 챙겨 먹잖아. 간장게장이랑 밑반찬 좀 가져왔어. 우리 고향에서만 나는 귀한 거야. 간장도 좋은 거 있어서
This makes me so sad. I don't want to see this right now. I want to curl up into a ball and just like not watch this right now. Oh my, please, Namgyu.
지금 이 시간에 뭐 하는 거야?
사랑에 빠진 게 죄는 아니잖아.
그래. 사랑은 죄가 아닌데. 고성
I love how look, Yogi's being kind of an asshole now, but I kind of low-key love his logical view on things, because I feel like I connect to just the way he is as a human being. So I understand people look at him and he's like, why are you being so like such a prick here? But I don't think he's being a prick here.
할 수 있게 시간이라도 줘.
사귀는 내내 숨막혀 죽을 것 같았는데 여태 이러는 거 못 참겠어.
Okay, calm down. You don't need to be, okay, look, being logical and being an asshole, now he's being an asshole. Like, you don't need to say that, bro. Like, maybe this is the only way the message on it is to get through to Namgyu, though. This is the only way the message is getting through to him, because otherwise he's not listening. He just keeps following and texting him. And so I get it. Maybe that's his perspective, but that's some harsh shit is all I'm saying. Don't.
자. 게장은 제가 없다.
She's like, get the food, bro.
그냥 우리끼리 한잔해요.
Namgyu, you've embarrassed yourself so much. This is, oh my God. I would not wish this behavior on my worst enemy. Like, I would not wish anyone to drop this low in their life. No, this is, Okay, there's nothing going on with them ever again. Let's be straight. I thought he had some internal shit. Maybe he did internally feel something for him, but nah, bro. That's done with. I feel it's actually getting kind of low key. It's getting low key, like fucking obsessive, like stalker vibes. Actually. Like he's following him at home, waiting for him, texting him all the time when he said he made a boundary like this is not a thing. Like honestly, at this point, I feel like whatever way Young responds to him is, even if he's like terribly like cruel to him, I think it's fine because Young set a boundary. And this guy just keeps stepping over the boundary. He's like, bro, he broke up with you 3 times at this point. Just like stop texting the guy.
시간이 흘러 미애는 학점 관리라는 것도 하고 일주일에 8번 마시던 술도 3번으로 줄여가며
3 times is still so much. Wait, how do you drink 8 times a week? There's 7 days in a week. How do you drink that extra time? That's crazy. Unless you get drunk twice in one day.
간다.
Oh, is she moving out?
당이 큰 회사에 합격한 미애는
Big company.
신입사원 연수를 받으러 떠났고
Okay.
나는 독립한 이후 처음으로 집에 혼자 남게 되었다.
So we're getting like big time skips in this show. It's really hard to like tell when the storyline, like how long has passed because they just kind of skip over, but it's fine.
미애의 말대로 각 잡고 그리라는 것을 써보기 시작했다.
Novelist?
혼자 있는 밤이 너무 길고 지나치게 심심했기 때문에
How the fuck do you type while on your elbows like that? That would be so impossible. Your arms would go numb. Interesting. She's either with one of the guys or like her mum or something. Or maybe it's someone from the workshop actually. Maybe she met someone.
아, 알겠지.
그런 사람 왜 만나?
그냥 사귀자고 하니까 사귀는 거지. 별로면 헤어지지 뭐. 왜 그런데?
아니 왜 화를 내고 그래?
Yeah, I think she's actually into him.
연수원에서 만났어? 몇 살이야? 돈 많아?
He's so nosy, bro. He needs to get every single detail.
다른 뜻은 아니고
그냥 키도 크고 너무 잘생기셔가지고.
그쪽도 얘기 들은 것보다 훨씬 잘생기셨는데요?
Why is he such a hater, bro? Like, whenever he sees sweet guys, like, being, like, I don't know, sweet or gentlemanly in some way or, like, something like that, whenever he sees just, like, earnest dudes doing things, he just gets so, he's just, like, so annoyed by it. I'm just like, what's your issue, bro?
모르겠다. 너 왜 그래?
나는 미애를 기다리는 게 일상이 됐다.
I think, bro, I'm gonna be honest, she might get with him, like, full time. That guy.
여보세요? 너 어디야? 다 왔어?
아, 맞다. 나 갑자기 회식 잡혀서 동기들이랑 준호 오빠랑 한잔 하고 있어. 먹고 들어갈게.
어? 들어와서 먹는다며.
연락 못해서.
Classic. When your mate gets into like a really good, like really intense, like proper relationship. I bet you she's gonna marry him.
아, 미안해. 아니, 부장님이
Oh shit.
너 아닌데 자기 사적인 일 시키잖아.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh shit. That face is not good. That face that he's got on right now. Maybe he found out about like her college days. Like she didn't do anything wrong, to be fair. Like it was before they got together, but like I know that could be a problem.
너한테 되게 오래된 남자친구가 있다고. 둘이 동거하는 거 학교에 모르는 사람이 없다던데.
Oh, okay.
심지어
Well, at least he's not being a misogynistic fuckhead. I thought it was gonna go that route. So he thinks that they're together with Young. But then the thing is she can't tell him that they're not, because then she'd be outing Young. So she's in this stuck in this between a rock and a hard place right now.
여자지.
그럼 지금 소연이한테 전화해봐.
So she lied about that she was roommates with, like, was a girl. Like, he doesn't know her roommates. She's roommates with Young. Oh shit. This is what happens when you lie. Oh my god. But obviously, like, I don't know what else she could do without, how would she explain this to him without outing Young? That's, I guess she's in a hard place. I can get lying, but also you can't build a relationship of lying. So there's that.
어쨌든 남자랑 같이 산 거 아니야.
Just when I said I think they're gonna be just when I thought I was saying, I'm like, these two are gonna be a thing forever. They're gonna break up. I don't know. Maybe they will get through this, but we'll see. Oh, she did out him.
남자만 좋아하는 100% K라고.
That's gonna sound like an excuse to him though. He might not even believe that, to be unfair. I think this might cause a friction in their friendship though. Like, she might blame him or something. Even though, like, it's not her fault in any way, but emotions are messy.
저 어쩔 수 없이 말할 수밖에 없었어. 미안. 근데 오빠가 절대 말하고 다니는 사람 아니니까 그런 걱정 안 해도 돼. 괜찮아.
I don't know whose side to be on in this situation, because it's like, at one point I get her emotions were like in a bad spot and she just wanted to save the relationship. So it wasn't from a nasty place, but on the other hand, outing someone, especially in like more conservative country like South Korea, is also dangerous. Like, it's his information to tell people. So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know who's wrong or right in this situation.
심한 것만 중요하지. 그러니까 연애도 못하고 평생 그 모양 그꼴로 사는 거야.
See, okay, at first I was like, okay, I can see where she's coming from, but now because he got pissed off, which rightfully so, she's now attacking him. So I'm like, okay, calm down. Shit, like that, what are you doing? Now you're in a place where you could have maybe not been right, but I can get where you're coming from. Now you're fully in the wrong. You know, it's like when someone does something bad and then because they want to defend themselves, they get even harsher and do even dumber things. That's kind of what's happening with her.
나는 그 길로 미애의 집에서 나와버렸다.
I had a feeling that they were going to come apart. And not only with this guy, but I felt like as soon as she got the job, she slowly started changing and like almost hiding from who she was in college. You know, like even just lying about who she was, like her college days with the new partner and stuff. Like, it felt like she was ashamed of who she was before. While Young was still kind of in that, like he was still the same person, if that makes sense. So I knew they were going to grow apart in some way. I just wasn't sure it was going to be this intense.
아이씨, 뭐야 이 새끼 또라이 아니야?
It just got dropped. No, I know it shouldn't be that funny, but I'm sorry. It was funny because like he was also forcing kisses on this guy. So he deserved to get pushed away. So 100%. But like, it's just funny. It was funny the way he just got dropped out of nowhere. Yeah, maybe like getting with guys and stuff isn't the answer right now. Maybe you got to really actually look at who you are and like just look at actually look at what the issue is in yourself without trying to hide it by just hooking up with random guys. Because let's be honest, that's what's happening. Like he's got issues that he needs to work through and he's just hiding that by being this promiscuous party guy, which obviously he's doing that. I'm sure he enjoys that he likes doing it as well, obviously. But a large reason he does it is to hide from whatever his internal issues with like actually getting close emotionally with another person. are, right? Bet you like Namgyu's gonna show up here. Yeah, told you. Bro, this is getting real problematic the way you're stalking this guy. I know they're trying to make it sweet, but like...
연락할 데가 없었어.
Oh, he called him. Okay. Okay, sorry. I take back what I just said, Namgyu. Because I thought he followed him again. But the fact that he called Namgyu means that he does have some kind of emotional connection with him. He's not completely...
조금 지워졌네.
음.
다시 써야겠다.
바보.
It's so interesting, like these two are so opposite. It's like Namgyu is very much wants love, right? He wants that all-consuming eternal love, and then Young is just like so against the concept of like true love, what if that's a real thing, but love and just like a long-term serious loving relationship. It's so interesting to me, actually.
진짜 사랑 줄 수 있는 좋은 사람 만나. 꼭.
Yeah. This is their real breakup. Makes sense. I don't know. I couldn't see them really working as a couple.
그동안 정말 고마웠어.
Because I believe that opposites attract, but I don't think opposites work in as serious long-term relationships. The only time opposites work, in my opinion, is if you have the same values and the same goals. Like, let's say you might have two people that have wildly different personalities, but they might both have the goal of, you know, living a quiet life with their family, let's say, right? So they could work out. But when you have two people that are wildly different, that have different goals in life, it just doesn't work. Or if you have two people that are really similar, that have different goals and values, then it just doesn't work. You know, so opposites might attract, but similar values and desires is what keeps a relationship afloat, in my opinion. Which is the case for here, because like even though they were attracted to one another, they just don't meld together values-wise and like desires-wise for life. But at least he got some closure now. I'm happy about that. And like, even though I have a lot of hang-ups with the way this guy behaves because he's just so irresponsible and just, I guess he's young, so I get it. Despite that, I really respect the way he doesn't just, I respect the way he deals with one situation and then he moves on. Like, you know, because a lot of people might be like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna sleep around when I'm with this guy. I'm just gonna cheat on him. Who cares? Like, that's what someone else might have done in his position, but he's just like, I want to end this. I want to give closure here so that we can both move on. So he's responsible about his unhinged behavior in a way. So I do respect that. Like, at least he's not a immoral cheating dog, if that makes sense. At least he's like respectful in that and like honorable in that way.
뭐라도 할 일이 필요했기 때문이다.
So he's alone right now.
썩 많이 닮아있다는 생각을 했다.
Honestly, can I say something? His friends, like the other gay guys that he hangs out with, they don't seem to be like his real friends, to be honest, because like when I say real friends, not to say they're fake friends, obviously, but they don't seem to be actually close because he's in this rut and just alone and he's like just doing his own thing and he's not really hanging out with anyone, you know, since he's falling out with the girl. I'm forgetting her name. So I think they're just kind of, if anything, they're just like clubbing friends. Just like friends that you go out with and have a good time, but they're not really close, it doesn't seem. That's the vibe I'm getting. Blueberries and cigarettes. Interesting. That's a cool title. $10 months. Oh, it's almost a year later. Is this the first time they're interacting since they're falling out?
그럼
Okay,
나
so
작가 됐다.
this is the
동아일보 신춘문예로 등단해.
oh, nice. I don't know what Donga Daily is, but it's something.
결혼한다.
I told you. I knew they were gonna get married. See, I theorized that shit. Who texted him? Who is it? No. 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 Fuck. Wait. Did he kill himself? Don't tell me he committed suicide. That's crazy. What the fuck? I was not expecting this.
될까요?
교통사고였습니다.
Car accident. Oh, because he started speeding. Which Yong's gonna blame himself. Because that was something he mentioned. It's like, oh, you know, he kind of like low-key teased that he was always going the speed limit and stuff when they were first dating. Oh, well, at least he didn't kill himself though. Like I was scared that's what was happening. Still bad regardless. That's crazy.
난 그제서야 그가 나와 긴 미래를 만들어 나갈 수 있는 사람이었다는 걸 깨달았다.
I think that is like as sad as his death is, I think this is going to really be pivotal to Yong growing more as a person. Because he's putting things into perspective now. Obviously, I think he's grown from the 10 months time skip where it looks like he's focusing a lot on his career and is using that as a creative outlook to kind of deal with his internal issues. So I think he has grown in that 10 months, but I think this is going to make him have more perspective, which might improve his future relationships, friendships or relationships. It's crazy. It's been in the same episode, but it feels like it's been so long since they were together. That goes to show just how nice they have structured the show, where it feels like even though it's in the same episodes, you can feel the time. You know what I mean? Like you can feel that 10 months. It doesn't just feel like, oh, this is the next scene. Like it doesn't feel like the same time period, if that makes sense. So I really like how they allow you to feel the time skips without really telling you how long it's been. Like I know they told us the 10 months, but generally the small little time skips that happen, you can feel them even though it doesn't outright say it's been this long. You can sense there's been some amount of time passed. So I think they do that really well.
근데 지금 그게 바보 같은 건지
Oh, we got some character growth.
예요.
It looks like he's slowly kind of finding comfortability in himself.
그게 영원한 사랑이 있다고 생각해?
I think she's asleep, bro. I'm gonna be straight up with you, guy. Yep, she's gone. She's knocked out. She's zonked out. But I like to see the character growth. Oh, yeah. It's so bad. It's not terrible. It's not like... Okay, I was going to say... Nah, it's disgusting. He did tell her that I'm terrible, so fair enough. That like post going out, like quiet when you get home is just the most deafening thing. Like the first like 5 minutes when you first get home after like a really loud night out, just like your mind is so loud. Oh, promised ring. I definitely feel like this grief of losing Namgyu in that way he lost him is going to follow him for a long time.
블루베리를 본 순간 나는 깨달았다.
Oh, blueberries and cigarettes, like his book.
사람들과의 시절이 영영 끝나버렸다는 것을.
Oh, it's like a new chapter in his life.
그토록 아름다웠던 모든 순간들도 찰나에 불과했다는 것을.
Okay, that was episode 2 of what's it called? Of Love in the Big City. So it looks like we've entering kind of a new era in his life, a new kind of chapter. So that introductory chapter of like, you know, I guess going through a relationship that actually kind of changed his perspective of relationships. Because whatever you want to say with his relationship with Namgyu, it did really change how he views love and relationships, and just like not just like romantic ones, just like friendships as well. I definitely think he's, especially with his relationship with I keep blanking on her name, the girl, especially that friendship that they had. I think it really forced it, like allowed him to understand the importance of being vulnerable enough to become that close with someone. So I think Namgyu and the girl were very important for him to realize like his perspective on relationships was kind of damaging the way he lived his life, if that makes sense. So I think that his perspective was opened because of those two relationships in this early stage in his life. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in the coming episodes. I'm really enjoying this. Like, it's such a good show just because the main character, Young, is just not a perfect guy. He's flawed, but he's a good guy. But he makes irresponsible decisions because he's young. And even though he is a good guy, the dumb shit he does is so realistic to what it is to be in your early 20s trying to figure out the way you're going to live your life, the way you process things. So it's so interesting from that perspective. Like, I think he's probably one of the most well-written characters I've seen in a while when it comes to the way he's growing slowly but surely. Because like every experience he has is a moment that adds to his growth. Like nothing happens in this show that doesn't come back later for him to have a new perspective on something. So I'm really enjoying this show because of that. So yeah, that was my reaction to episode 2 of Love in the Big City. Probably from now, I'm going to do 2 episodes at a time. So for our next reaction, we'll be doing episodes 3 and 4. I was going to do 2 episodes today, but I wanted to even it out. So I didn't want to do episode 2 and 3 because then it would have been, so I wanted to even it out. But from now, we'll do 2 episodes a video. Anyway, that was my reaction to episode 2. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.